Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are the Obsolete Punks. I'm Lost Motel, joined by Payton, Podhood, Timmy, and Hoodrat.
Hi.
That's a wonderful imitation of me. Thank you very much, Hoodrat. I appreciate that. If only.
ASMR, people. ASMR.
If only. Fellas, we're on the last track of First Stitch Effort by NOFX, Generation Z. We did it. Let's go out on a high note with Generation Z.
Prepare for big smiles.
Yep. All cheery smiles. We'll be dancing out the door.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I think that our kids will probably see the end of humanity as we know it, cause this world's about to blow it. Will they see what they saw in ancient Rome? The destruction of the home? Will they see the end of civility? Cause when morality's been blurred, procreation seems absurd, and human rights and freedom are just words that have lost all their meaning in a world that is bleeding like an animal in slaughter. I hope that my daughters never know what it feels like to give up, to know the whole world is corrupt, to realize they are really on their own and there's no one left who cares about the future. Infected cuts don't need a suture. There's a feeling that the human race has seen the checkered flag, and the laughs that are given are the last ones ever dreamed.
fuck the dead and die thinking not about why didn't anyone care, but why her life was so unfair. It's time. It needs to be said. I'm sorry to be the one to inform you, but man and womankind has unfortunately been pronounced dead.
Two happy songs in a row.
Yay! Let's dance a jig, everybody. We all gonna die. Well, I mean, we are all gonna die, but I don't really know where to start here. Randomizer to Hood Rat.
You know what? This is the realistic cynicism of the song is kind of what brought me into punk. It none of this stuff that he's saying in here is out of line or out of reach, even at this fucking point. It's just real words and real ideas that are so foreseeable. I have in that the one lyric that's definitely sticks out to me is the checkered flag analogy. I absolutely fucking love that because it's true. It was fucking waving a while back, and we're about to fucking cross that line at this point. It definitely seems. I know people have been saying this for decades at this point, but if we're being honest with ourselves, this is the most fucked up the world has been right now. So
Certainly feels like it, yeah.
It's so fucking upside down, man. It's just bad.
And of course, it always. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off too much, but
No,
begs,
contribute, man.
always begs the question, like, we are more in touch with other people than we've ever been, as well, and more in
Yeah.
we're more connected. So,
But in a soulless way.
yeah. But also, how much of it is like you say, oh, this is the worst time in human history? It certainly fucking feels like it because we're just bombarded
man.
with it all day, every day from
Yeah.
all angles. Where it's like, you could have been living 500 years ago and the world was shit, and you might not have known in your little village somewhere that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, I
but
think we
it's-
feel it on such a global level now.
yeah,
where
that's what
everybody
I'm
knows
saying.
everything, right?
Everything is so connected now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
It's honestly a scary thought. I think they allude to, yeah, I mean, kids will probably see the end of humanity. I mean, it's the next generation that is really going to have to use their fucking heads to fix mistakes.
Yeah.
Or else, yeah, it'll be the fucking end, and that last person will be fucking the corpse of the dead.
Yeah. That's not like we're not trying, but god damn it,
Yeah.
other people are fighting so hard to not
I
yeah,
think
to not go that way.
I don't know. It is a sad, sad fucking realistic song, and I love it. I'm gonna go with an 88 on it.
Very nice. Oh, let's go to Peyton next.
You would.
We can go to Timmy next. Peyton, you can go
No,
next if
it's
you'd
fine.
like.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
You
fine.
can't back out now, Austin. You fucking chose him.
I'm trying to be nice here. It's the Canadian
Yeah.
thing to do.
This
Finally,
this is a
finally.
this is a fucking song that I could put it on repeat for 20 minutes like some fucking streamers might do. Looking at you, Joel. Um, and I wouldn't get sick of it. I'll listen to this song 20 minutes straight. Of course, this would only be 4 times versus 17. But either way, no, I could listen to this song over and over and over again. And through my tears of the reality of this song, still just fucking love it. I I really can't say much more than the song said itself. This is one of those few times I will say, yes, like Berlin to Rome, I'm giving this song 100.
Wow.
I fucking love this song.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. That whole soundbite, the last minute and a half of the song is just fucking sends chills up your spine.
Absolutely.
Well, Timmy, what you got then?
Yes, I am pretty high up on this one as well. This one to me is an easy. I don't even know what. I won't even throw a number out there, but it's a definitely top NoFX track in my mind. It's kind of the Decline 2.0 going on here, just much shorter, condensed version.
Well said.
And what did you say, Hood? Was it cynical reality?
Like a realistic cynicism.
Okay, yeah. And that's kind of what it is. And I think what I really love about this song is there's just like the Decline, there's a lot you have to go back to listen to really take it in and just make you think about it over and over and over and over about it until you really start to understand what's being said. Um, I do think, strangely, one of the things about this song, it is very sad, but it's also hopeful in its own way. And what kind of takes me back to that is something that my dad said to me a long time ago, like right when I first started having kids. And I'm a cynical piece of shit as well. I think the world's going to hell. But what he told me one time was, when I was born, my parents were kind of the same way, like, sorry, we put you into this world. And at the time I was born, he kind of felt the same way about bringing me and my sister and stuff like that into the world and just being like, the world's going to shit.
Mhm.
Sorry I brought you into it. And then I guess for a portion of life, it's really not that bad. It's what you kind of make out of it. And I do hope that I don't even know how to state this, that our kids can find something good out of it. Like I see a lot of negativity, but I do see a lot of good in the world as well. So I understand where the song's coming from. I don't think this is going to be the end of the world or the last generation to ever live, stuff like that. But I'm just rambling. But again, I do love the cynical songs, stuff like that. So I'm up there pretty high as well at a 96 on this one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess like the song, then I will probably be a little bit of a bummer, but because I will have a little bit lower score, but I do like this song quite a bit. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to like. Tim, I liked your comment about Decline 2.0. I mean, even the musical motif at the end of this song is
Oh, yeah.
it's from the Decline. It is 100%
Indeed.
from the Decline. So yeah, no, there's a lot of great shit being said here. Mike's definitely not wrong. There's the only thing bringing it down for me a little bit is like the Mike isms just wear a little thin. Like if I'm going to get that message, there's other way. I don't know, maybe I'm just spoiled by Chris Hanna and Todd, the way that they write, and I know I'm showing my bias there. But there's even like Thomas from Strike Anywhere and other people like that. Like there's just I like the message without the clever little turns of phrase. But it certainly, I mean, in its Mike way, it adds to it. So that's the only thing that brings it down for me a little bit. It's still a great song and still it's still a pretty decent score, for me. I'm gonna go 86 here.
Very nice. So final score on the song overall was a 93. Yeah, great song. I love it.
So your shit
Obviously.
rating, Losty, didn't affect it
No.
that much.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No.
all
2 points
relative.
below mine anyway.
It's all relative, baby.
It is.
So Obsolete final score for the entire album song rating is a 71. That is
Wow.
surprising to
Yeah,
me.
that's quite a bit higher than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Me as well.
We had a lot of 60s in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody, of course, once again, lowest to highest. See, I said it right this time. Lost Motel, 68. Hood, 70. I'm at a 72. And Peyton at a 75.
Dude, none
That's
of us
the
know what the fuck
average.
we're talking about. That's an 85 for me right now.
The whole entire album, average
Yes.
song.
Yes.
No,
Fuck you.
I think
Fuck
you were
me.
pretty honest throughout.
Fuck all of us. I fucking love this album.
All right. Well,
That's what the personal scores are
obviously
for.
that's just the song rating. But now let's go to the album. Throw it on front to
Yeah.
back. Go ahead, Peyton.
There you go. Now you know.
85.
Fuck yeah.
Hood. You were at a 70.
Yeah. I'm going to stick with 70, honestly.
Cool.
Yep.
Losty.
Was it 68? Yeah.
68 for you.
Oh, so this is an album where if there's some singles that come on like a shuffle or on a playlist, the songs that I think I rated highest, I probably would add to a playlist and be like, yeah, totally dig this, would listen to it. But as far as like an album that I would even, I don't know, I'm gonna sound like a total dick, but an album that I would even listen to again, I've listened to this NoFX record quite a bit, like around the time it came out. I hadn't gone back to it in years. There's a good chance I probably will never listen to it again, aside from some singles. Full album, I'm gonna go with a flat 60.
Cool. Hey, so I was at a 72, and I'm actually really surprised by that because I remember not really enjoying this a whole lot when it came out. But as I kind of sat and like listened to it, it was a lot better than I remembered it being. So I was a 72, and without stopping to judge the songs, just throw this on in the background. I'm actually just a little bit higher, not a whole lot, but I would go 74 on it. It's definitely not even top tier NoFX in my book, but again, I'm just very surprised that it's a lot better than I remember it being. So
I felt the same way. I listened to it in the last week or so as well, Timmy.
Yeah.
Love it, everybody. Thank you all for joining us, y'all three. Hayden, thanks for picking this. I'm sorry my ratings were terrible on some of this, but man.
So you're a dick. We're good. We know that.
Yeah. I'm happy to go back and listen to it though now. That was fun to share with you guys. I had not listened to it in a while.
Yep. Some of them were not great songs. I mean, that was obvious. So.
Alrighty then. Well, gents, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, Twitch, all the places that we are. Thank you for joining us.
Discord.
Boys, what do we have coming up next? I got it wrong completely last week, so I will not venture a guess now.
Rise Against the Unraveling.
Already.
We do have that.
Lord,
awesome.
Badass.
That'll be fun.
All right, everybody. Well, watch out for those videos coming in the next few weeks, and join us on Twitch next Saturday if you're here on Twitch right now for Rise Against the Unraveling.
Hell yeah.
We will hopefully see you then.
And if you don't join us, we'll unravel your fucking faces.
You tell him, Hood Bob.
Yeah, Hood Bob.